Bermuda Triangle, the ultimate base of alien visitors on Earth. If you take a map and draw a straight line connecting Bermuda Island to Patrick O'My and back, you'll see a triangle. This dangerous triangle area has become famous for swallowing over 2,000 ships and 200 airplanes mysteriously over many centuries. Known as the Bermuda Triangle, it is not even officially recognized by the U.S. Navy and the U.S. National Committee on Geographic Names. The Bermuda Triangle is full of stories and supernatural rumors. Could this triangle be evidence of extraterrestrial activity on Earth? One thing is for sure, over the past century, the Bermuda Triangle has swallowed many ships and planes, causing hundreds of casualties. This area is no stranger to unidentified flying object sightings, strange and mysterious light phenomena. But what caused the planes and ships to disappear without a trace? Is the Bermuda Triangle real? The Bermuda Triangle is a sea area full of sunshine and wind, but with unclear seasonal divisions. Specifically, it is one of two places on Earth where a compass can't point north correctly. According to some opinions, even the laws of physics are no longer valid in the Bermuda Triangle. The first mysterious stories about the Bermuda Triangle, often referred to as a gateway to another dimension, date back to 1503, when the area continuously had many ships and planes mysteriously vanish. Since 1851, it is estimated that over 8,000 people have disappeared in Bermuda. Before that, in 1492, the famous explorer Christopher Columbus recorded chilling diary entries when passing through this area, although at the time, he didn't know where the Bermuda Triangle was. Specifically, Columbus mentioned unusual deviations in navigation tools and strange lights on the horizon. Another unusual event related to the question of whether the Bermuda Triangle is real occurred hundreds of years later. According to historical records, the ship Mary Celeste left Genoa, Italy on November 7, 1872. By December 5, 1872, sailors on the ship Gratia Dei saw the Mary Celeste drifting at sea. As they approached, the crew of the Gratia Dei found the Mary Celeste completely empty, without a soul on board. Not even lifeboats were found, despite the ghost ship still being in good condition. One of the most famous stories often associated with the truth about the Bermuda Triangle, the gateway to another dimension, is the Flight 19 incident. The story involves 5 U.S. Navy aircraft that mysteriously disappeared during a training exercise on December 5, 1945, from the Naval Air Station in Florida. Before disappearing, the flight leader of Flight 19 sent radio messages to the command center about unusual visual distortions, such as an uncontrollable compass, the ocean looking different than usual, sudden white water, getting lost, etc. Immediately afterward, a seaplane sent for rescue also exploded just 23 minutes after takeoff, raising the total number of presumed dead, including missing cases, to 33 victims. All final signals were recorded in an area adjacent to the Bermuda Triangle. By April 8, 1952, the freighter Lifudan, Japan, also suddenly disappeared while passing through the Bermuda Triangle. In 1970, a large U.S. passenger plane also lost contact with the control tower at the airport while passing through this area. Specifically, the plane disappeared from the radar tracking screen for 10 minutes, then reappeared and landed. At that time, all clocks on the plane were running 10 minutes slow. This event made more people believe that in the Bermuda Triangle, the gateway to another dimension truly exists. Since the early 20th century, about 1,000 people, along with 100 ships, 30 aircraft have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. All aircraft and ships have never been found, including the giant transport ship named USS Cyclops, US, which vanished without a trace, with 306 casualties. Since then, more and more myths and supernatural rumors about the Bermuda Triangle have emerged. In addition to the question of where the Bermuda Triangle is, many people hypothesize that this area was cursed by Native American shamans, is an ancient relic site, or even belongs to some supernatural force. Inside the Bermuda Triangle, where thousands of planes mysteriously disappeared. The Nevada Triangle is also called an airplane graveyard, after thousands of mysterious plane disappearances while flying through it over the past century. The most famous aircraft disappearance case occurred 13 years ago when explorer, billionaire Steve Fawcett vanished with his plane in the arid plains of the Sierra Nevada. Billionaire Steve Fawcett was an experienced pilot. Therefore, when his plane disappeared between California and Nevada in 2007, everyone was surprised. Subsequently, a search was launched to find Fawcett. During the search, authorities found 8 unconfirmed plane crash incidents. However, they found no trace of Fawcett. It wasn't until over a year later, a mountain climber discovered Fawcett's tattered ID card. Then on October 1st, 2008, the rescue team found a pile of plane wreckage and 2 bones confirmed to be Fawcett's. Many questioned why such an experienced pilot would crash. Many hypotheses have been put forward, from extraterrestrials to government intervention. However, the answer may be much simpler. According to American pilot John Kelly, who has flown in Nevada since 1974 and heard about the Nevada Triangle on TV shows. There may be more plane crashes due to the mountain air, but I don't think it's a phenomenon. People fly over the mountain range and misjudge the air pressure, Kelly speculates. Scientists say 2 important factors are high-speed air currents from the Pacific blowing in, combined with the steep mountainous terrain of the Nevada Triangle, creating a special microclimate phenomenon called mountain waves. This type of wave swirls like a tornado with very high gusts, which can push planes up very high and then suddenly crash them straight to the ground. Another notable aircraft disappearance incident occurred in this triangle is the disappearance of Flight 19, consisting of 5 Navy torpedo bombers, all vanished during a training session in 1945. On December 5, 1945, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers disappeared mysteriously in the Bermuda Triangle. Despite the large-scale search campaign organized by the U.S., they couldn't find any victims or ill-fated aircraft. At that time, many ground radar stations finally determined that Flight 19 was somewhere north of the Bahamas and east of the Florida coast. Therefore, at 7:27 p.m. on the same day, a search and rescue seaplane PBM-5 Mariner with 13 crew members set out to search for the missing bomber squadron. 3 minutes later, the PBM-5 Mariner reported its position. However, that was the last time anyone heard from this aircraft. Later, an oil tanker moving off the coast of Florida reported witnessing an explosion in the air at around 7:50 p.m. on December 5, 1945. Subsequently, a large-scale search campaign was organized to hunt down 14 crew members of Flight 19 and 13 members of the PBM-5 Mariner aircraft. Hundreds of ships and aircraft participated in sweeping thousands of square kilometers of the Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, as well as remote areas deep inland in Florida. However, they couldn't find any trace of the missing crew or aircraft. The failure to find any trace of the 6 missing aircraft and 27 people aboard led the public to believe in the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. Before the occurrence of many mysterious disappearances, experts and scientists have intervened to find out the causes of thousands of casualties. Scientists have listed some reasons such as storms or technical malfunctions, human-caused accidents, or a hypothesis that a giant volcano discovered beneath the Barents Sea floor caused mysterious disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle. As the ocean always holds mysteries that science has not fully decoded, the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle remain an enigma to this day.